So two things, back in the days and now, I'll give you the comparison, yeah? So like, if you want to do like, I don't want to say solo traveling, but like, the kind of backpack lifestyle where you're popping.
Like nomad,
yeah. I don't know the technical terms, but like nomad, then it can be a bit tricky because you got to figure out stuff, innit? Where you're going to go, what you're going to do, yeah? That's the only when it gets tricky, yeah? I'd say. But like back in the days, you don't need to overcomplicate it. Just book a package holiday, because with package holidays, even if you don't have excursion stuff included with the package, when you're at the hotel or whatever locals, you beat them, they're going to tell you the stuff anyway. That's the first thing. So you have to start. And then now, with the help of AI and a certain AI tools, whatever, the AI can create the itinerary and everything for you as well. So there shouldn't be really no mental stress. So if you say like, is traveling hard or easy? I'll say it's easy. It's just switching off the mindset to think, oh, I want to go, like not procrastinate. Because I feel sometimes people can procrastinate about traveling.
ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Forward Motion podcast with Suave Collective. Today, I'm honoured to have our guest in the building. What can I say about our guest? Our guest is someone that I've had the pleasure of knowing for a few good years now. He's a travel expert, entrepreneur, master networker, the number one reviewer you need to have in your restaurant, in your venue, in your place, if you're looking to get the numbers up. And also one of the most humble people I know when it comes to his area of work. So we're going to spend the next hour kind of getting a bit of a humble brag out of Patrick Brown. Ladies and gentlemen, Patrick, thank you for being here today, brother.
Thank you, man. I've never had that introduction before, man. That's a brilliant introduction. I need to pay you after this.
You need to pay, I'll invoice you. But yeah, man,
it's
bro.
a pleasure. Thank you for having me, bro.
Yeah, 100%, man. 100%. Look, the weather's good today.
The weather is beautiful.
You know,
I can't believe we're in London. You know.
Yeah, literally. Bro. I woke up today. I said yes. Today's a day, man.
Yeah.
So, yeah, bro. Man, how you feeling, man?
All good, man. Blessed to be here. Pleasure, like I said, to be on the podcast. Congratulations on setting it up as well, man. Well done.
Thank you, man.
Get me big up to you. Obviously, I know anything in life ain't easy, so
yeah, man.
If everyone could do it, everyone would do it. So, congratulations, man. Kudos to you as well. But yeah, feeling good, man. Feeling great. What's the time of the year? Coming to spring now.
Yeah.
So yeah, for me, this is the real new year.
It's the real new. Why?
This is the real new year of the earth, of life, and that, man.
Okay, April.
You know, I know they say it's was it January 1st or whatever, but it's winter. It's when everything's dying, man. Sometimes they trick you. So I'm going off a bit of a tangent, but they trick you out of your natural cycle of life. You get me? April 1st, April Fools, as they say, is the original New Year. That's when everything starts to come to life. Spring, the rebirth, everything.
Interesting.
A week after that, you have Easter. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Nah, I hear that, man. That even makes sense. Even, to be honest, the shirt I'm wearing, obviously I ain't promoting no one's brand as such, but this is like a Easter-themed brand.
Yeah.
It's like, it says Rolling Stone on it.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's a
see
play on words, isn't it? It's like Rolling Stone since 33 AD.
Yeah.
And it's a stone that was rolled from Jesus' tomb.
Sick.
So it's just like a play on that, but Rolling Stone's like the rock band as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
A bit of banter. Happy Easter to everyone celebrating.
Happy Easter.
But yeah, man, bro, orange is my favourite colour.
No way.
I swear, bro. Since I was a youth, orange has been my favourite colour. So this is definitely going to be a big episode.
Yes.
Where do we begin? I want to just kind of get into a little bit of, I guess, the mindset behind your operation and what you do. So when we met initially, I joined we got talking, but then I joined the P-Biz Network. Obviously, P-Biz Network, for those that don't know, it's like a private group of 300 or 400 members that just get to benefit exclusively from some of the networking events and opportunities that Patrick puts out there with his team. They have some really genuinely cool experiences from things like VR, gaming, all types of stuff. Like every time I've never been to a P-Biz networking event and done the same thing twice. Like it's always something slightly new. So like Patrick, for you, what made you want to get into that space? Is it just like you like being around people or trying all these different things? Like what was the kind of catalyst that made you say, I want to start this venture and connect with these people?
I think a lot of people say I'm very sociable, and from young, I've been quite good at like connecting the dots or connecting people together. So I think they say in life, if you do something you're naturally good at or you enjoy or you love, it doesn't feel like you're working a day in your life. You get me? So I thought, why not just create a business that fits my personality and how I like to kind of move. Yeah, so that was kind of like my initial thought, and then I thought, okay, how can I monetize off it as well? So I thought, let's create a community, create events for people to come together, to network, and make it a bit different. You know, like you go to a lot of networking communities or events and stuff like that, and it's just all black and white, boring kind of style networking events and stuff. And I thought, no, let's just mix it up, man. You can network anywhere, innit? Break the barrier down, and give people the opportunity to like chat to each other in a different kind of way. Even if it's just you could be playing a CEO of a company that you might want to work for or give your services to at Connect Four, and then you end up beating them, and it's like, oh, you beat my Connect, then you break the ice, and then do you know what I mean? Because typically it's like, how are you gonna go up to that person, approach them? Oh, hi, my name is this. It's like create an environment that just makes it feel natural. So that's what I'm all about and how I created it.
No, 100%, man. But then there's also like a lot of, obviously I know there's a lot that goes into the mechanics of like making being sociable commercial to a point where like you've partnered with like big hotel chains, new like kind of niche, quirky like restaurants, big and small in the UK and abroad. Like, how do you go about striking up those relationships? You know, like, I mean, even if I can just, I don't know if I actually name drop because I might get the names wrong. But I know just what you've told me, like, what I've seen with my own eyes, you know, the ones where you had to take your glasses off just to make sure, like, you know, you're not dreaming. It's like, oh, this man just went into the building and did what with who? I've seen you in Microsoft headquarters. I think I've seen you do some things with Apple. How do you go about just engineering those relationships? Bro, one I almost forgot to say, I think maybe, was it the second or third? One of the networking events that you hosted, just casually, oh yeah, I'm doing it at Tide Bank headquarters. Yeah, just calm down. Like, man just said it to me like he's just down the road. Hey, I'm just gonna be down the road in this little office. I'm tired. Have you heard of them? Like, I'm like, yo, like, man, just walking into buildings other people can't get into and using the building as a footstool. Like, how have you gone about kind of brokering those relationships?
It goes back, obviously, not to be too religious and that. Obviously, it's Eastern stuff, but like in the Bible, it says, "Asking it shall be given," innit? So along those lines, don't quote me. So like being taught that stuff from my grandma being young, I just always have that mentality. Just always ask, like literally just ask. So when you're talking about going into certain buildings and stuff like that, like I will be like, I remember when I was striking a deal with Halifax, I was literally walking past Halifax Bank, not realising this Halifax Bank was like a flagship one one of the flagship ones in West End. Just got chatting to the clerk and I was like, oh, if I wanted to collaborate, how would I go about doing it? It was like, oh, coincidentally, one of our managers are here that does that.
Okay.
Upstairs, do you want to chat with them? Yeah, of course. Started chatting with him. I ended up staying with him for like 2 hours or something, cracking jokes, talking about life. And then he put me onto someone else. He connected with someone else. And it just went from that, literally asking a question. So, yeah, sometimes I think when someone says, okay, how you said, how do I cultivate these partnerships and stuff like that, it's just literally asking the question, like not being shy, asking what you'd like to do, mentioning like a benefit for the other person as well, and then take it from there. Like I feel like a lot of people might go around in life and in general, like not asking for stuff.
Yeah.
But like if you don't ask, you don't get. Closed mouths don't get fed. So it's literally, how do I go about doing it? I just ask. If I'm anywhere or anywhere doing anything, I will ask the question.
Man, that's a quality skill to have, man.
Yeah, literally, you cannot be shy. You cannot be scared. There's not such thing as a wrong answer. Do not be shy of looking stupid, because for every no you might get, it's not like a no. It's just a not now. Or if the person that says a no with a full stop, obviously they're not the right person or might not understand your vision, innit?
Right.
So you need to, okay, if you're saying no, do you know anyone else?
Yeah, which is what I was even going to ask you next, yeah? So, I was about to ask you, so is the asking, is it like handing in your CV and waiting for a response?
No,
Nah, it's not. Okay, good. So what's the
Yeah.
pattern?
Yeah,
If it's
yeah.
not handing in, if it's not just emailing and waiting,
Yeah,
what's
because
the ask? How's
so how another way as well, yeah, which I kind of mentioned to one of my friends not that long ago, is asking differently.
Okay.
So you have to ask in it, yeah. But there's many ways to ask.
Right.
So you can ask for handing the CV and waiting, or you can ask by going into place and trying to speak to the person who you know is the employer of whatever role you're trying to get into, or the connection. Do you know what I mean? So there's a different way to ask, and there's obviously like also asking via social media, dropping a DM. So like me, if it's someone like that I know might be difficult to get hold of. I don't really like to use believe in that word difficult or challenging or whatever, yeah. I will try and at least try and get hold of them in 5 different ways.
Interesting. Okay.
So like most people obviously you might have seen it for yourself with me, but like I don't believe there's anyone I can't get hold of.
Right.
So like a controversial character, maybe like 5 years ago when he wasn't so controversial, Trump, yeah.
Okay.
Like someone said to me they wanted to get in touch with him.
Right.
Please believe I got the connect for them to get in touch with Trump.
Okay.
They didn't obviously follow through with it, but I got the connection.
Mad.
So this is how mad life can be. I'm just a young black guy from Peckham, from Brixton, from South London. Do you know what I mean?
How did you engineer that? How did you engineer
So
that?
obviously, like, there's that thing called the 6 degrees of separation. Yeah, I don't know if you heard about it.
Okay, 6 degrees of separation, and also we're going to come back on the 5 points, the 5 different ways.
5 different ways. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Go on.
6 degrees of separation is basically, you know, anyone you need to know through 6 people, innit? Okay. So once you understand that, you understand anyone is possible to get in touch with. And with the power of social media and all this other stuff now, AI, it's even easier. Do you know what I mean? Because you can use that to get as your degree of separation. But yeah, 6 degrees. So like with the Trump thing, someone that I used to date used to work in a company, and their manager or the CEO done business with Trump, and then the connection got things like that. Okay. But how I knew I could get the connection is just randomly, around about the time when someone wanted to get in touch with them, they asked me, no, sorry, I saw someone post a picture of Trump, like in their work setting. Okay. So I was like, raw. Then I made the connection like that. Okay. But yeah, there's like 5 ways, like I said, that you can ask probably. So obviously there's direct, if you get to meet the person, through like word of mouth, referring, like someone telling someone about you. And then obviously you've got like social media, you've got email, and obviously there's just picking up the phone and making a phone call, innit? Yeah. So like typically I try to use like those kind of 5 avenues of being able to get in touch with someone. And if what's good about that when you don't rely on one thing is, say for example you ask someone, oh, tell him that I want to get in touch with him, blah blah, yeah. But then you end up getting through to them via email. But by the time you got through to them on email, they're like, oh yeah, so and so told me that they know you, Yeah. So it's like people like they believe in you more and want to work with you more if it comes from more different angles. Yeah. So if you've only just given a CV, it's like, I don't know you. But if you've given a CV and someone that works is like, oh yeah, is that Mr. Brown's CV? Oh yeah, I know this guy. Do you know what I mean? Right. Then it's like, it becomes familiar. Yeah. It's more than a CV now. It's more than a CV because someone's mentioned something, or they've seen an email, or they've seen your message on Insta, or social media, any social media, or the do you know what I mean? It's come from, so they know you're more serious, so they're more likely to give you an opportunity, innit? Yeah. Yeah, so that's the kind of like psychology behind it whenever I'm networking. Crazy skill. It's one here, someone will hear it and be like, that job application class in school done me wrong. Like, I say, because it's just the power of not just networking, but I'd say thinking outside the box doesn't even give the right level of, because this ain't thinking outside the box. This is colouring outside the lines. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. This is like building my own roadmap. Like, where does that confidence come from? Obviously, I know you mentioned your grandma and some of the things you learned like foundationally from like her teachings on the Bible and stuff like this. So probably, can I ask a little bit about like, you know, where you come from? You mentioned Peckham, like your upbringing. Did you see a lot of people like yourself around you growing up? What inspired you or pushed you or motivated you to make that decision? And at what age that you're going to start traveling down this path, pun intended, you know, getting, you know, business,
travel, networking, what was the age that you were like, I'm good at this, this is what I'm going to do, and who pushed you, if anyone?
So going right back where I grew up and stuff like that. So yeah, initially I grew up in Brixton, Angel Town.
Okay.
For a lot of people know Brixton, Angel Town, rough
Said Angel
location.
Town, I said, I got scared just by from the mention. I had flashback.
I grew up on the main estate, one of the main estates, Pym House Estate, number 52 Pym House. If you know, you know.
Can I just add something to that? Yeah, this is Brixton before it was trendy.
Yeah. Way before all of that. So that's where I initially grew up. So, did I have any inspiration around about those times? No one around me, bro. Everyone around me, the older guys. I was one of those kids. From 8, 9 years old, I was outside.
Okay.
So you would see, you might see that little kid that's like 8 or 9, 10 years old, hanging around with kids that's like 16, 17.
Right.
You're thinking, who's this kid?
Yeah.
And he's running his mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me.
Okay. Okay.
I was meant to go home from school at 3:30 from primary school.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get until 7:30. My mom was
like
like crazy.
that?
8:30, sometimes 9
Yo,
o'clock.
okay.
I think probably the latest time I got home was like 9, 10 o'clock after primary school because I'm going out to the play centre or Max Roach Play Centre, if you know, and hanging out with the bigger boys. Not going to mention their names, but yeah, those guys, they wasn't doing anything positive. They were just selling drugs, all this kind of stuff. But what was, I think, a saving grace for me at that time, to make me know better, is I had an uncle who was the youngest of that generation, my youngest uncle, if that makes sense.
Okay, sure.
And he kind of was in that generation of whatever.
Understood you, innit?
Yes, yeah, he was young, so he always kind of like told me that, raw, like make sure you got your own mind on things, make sure you make your own decision, don't let someone tell you what to do, and Then obviously, like I said, my gran, she was kind of there as well. My mum and dad as well, more so my mum, not necessarily my dad, because he wasn't around that much, but like that, those little gems, little seeds, is what I think grew inside of me to make me want to try and create my own path and travel on my own road, as you said. So yeah, from there, moved to Peckham, like secondary school times, which was a mad contrast. So I went from Brixton to Peckham, ghetto to ghetto, and then I went to from there I went to school in Lewisham, ghetto.
Yeah.
So literally hood ghetto.
Okay.
And so yeah, there was not really anyone.
What was that like though? School in Lewisham.
School in Lewisham, boy. So my era is the era. What's that movie? Blue Borough.
Yeah,
the story. Yeah, with Rapman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Rapman personally.
Okay.
If he sees this thing, he'll probably be like, "Right, my man from St. Joseph,
Okay.
Green Blazer, Green Blazers. We used to terrorize a lot of people back in the days.
Okay.
But yeah, going from area to area, going in this thing, it was mad. Like, obviously, coming from Brixton going to Peckham, there wasn't that much beef at the time, but then they became beef, so it was like a bit tricky even in my own area because some people knew I wasn't originally from there. Then obviously going to ghetto Lewisham sides, I made a lot of friends with ghetto boys and the Blue Borough guys, whatever, because we went to the same schools or neighbouring schools, whatever. But like in the initial years, it was peak, bro. Like one of my best friends, Cherno Samba, he was like one of the main Peckham boys. Okay. He was a footballer as well. Okay. Some people might know him. Shout out to Cherno, striker. They used to call him back in the day.
Striker, yeah.
And yeah, going school down them sides, yeah, it was crazy, man. Like after school, there'll be 50 man waiting for us outside school, bro, to do us something. It wasn't easy initially to navigate through.
Yeah.
But as you got older, bigger, stronger, those same guys that were the tough guys, bullies, you're bigger than them, so they have to humble now, innit?
Yeah.
You know how it goes. So that's what it was. But yeah, during that period, I had a few sprinkles of people that kind of just left their seed on me to like navigate through and not go down the full bad path or whatever. So yeah, like I said, my uncle, my gran, had a couple of school teachers as well. I remember like my school was so bad, it was like the bottom 2 of everything, bro.
Bro, you don't need to tell me that.
It was so
I'm
bad.
having deja vu just listening to you.
It was like a murder every year and stuff like
man.
that. It was all
Crazy.
crazy, yeah.
Man.
But like, what was crazy, the naughty kids was the smart ones. And we had this teacher called Miss McDougall, if you ever see this. And there was a couple other teachers as well. But I rate her because she allowed us, to come to her house on Saturdays and I think some Sundays to do extra classes to teach us and that, bro. I swear.
Hey, shout outs to her. What was that, Miss McDougall?
Miss McDougall, I think her name was Black Lady, black teacher, yeah.
That's different, you know.
Different, bro. She believed in us.
There would be like safeguarding stuff now if she was to do that then, but I guess back in the day it weren't like that. Like
maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. I don't know.
But I remember I had a school teacher. My big sister's school, primary school teacher. Like she was well behaved in class, yeah. She was in year 5, year 6, and he said like, if you behave, yeah, on Saturday there was a local cinema. He's like, I'll take you to the cinema. And I don't know what she done, but like she done something good. And true to form, he pulled up. He was like Australian guy, Mr. Mac. Pulled up in his blue Volvo, like 97, 96, and picked up my sister and me and took us to watch an Ants World or Jack and the Beanstalk, one of these films, yeah,
decent.
and dropped us back. And I always forget. I never forget that. Even I was maybe 5 years old, but I still remember that. Like, shout out to some. Not all teachers are bad, innit?
Not all teachers are bad, bro.
Yeah, so shout out to the good ones.
I had my head teacher as well, yeah. God forgive me for forgetting his name because it was so long ago, yeah. It's a white guy. But was it Mr. Strickland or something? I can't remember his name, yeah. But not many people liked him and kind of scared. But even him, like, you know, the whole thing, like I said, always asking. Like, I remember I was just that guy that always asking for stuff, yeah. Like, can I do this? Can I do that? And he kind of took a shine to me. And then, yeah, he ended up, like, basically employing me during the school holidays to make money and do stuff around the school, whatever. And I remember my GCSEs and that was a mess. Even though I passed basically all of them in the end, but it was a mess, yeah. And I didn't get to sign up to a college or nothing like that.
Okay.
Like, it was just crazy. But because he knew his brethren was the head teacher of a famous college, he just phoned the guy I was in.
Oh.
That's how I got into college, bro.
Okay.
The story after that is a bit crazy because I got kicked out.
Okay.
But I managed to get in, do you know what I mean? And this is when I realised the power of like networking and talking and stuff like that. From those ages there, I thought, raw, from chatting to my teacher and then from chatting to that teacher as well, and we became like cool. Like in school and outside school, not really like I was rolling with him, but like, do you know what I mean? We built a relationship. That I used to go and check for him outside school, whatever. And then, he got me working because he could tell I could end up on the road and stuff like that.
Right.
But he got me working at like a famous salon or whatever. Yeah.
Salon. Oh, so
it's mad. I used to work in a hair salon.
How old was he?
I was like 15, 16 or something like that.
Hairstyle. What was he doing?
The weekend. Like hair, like proper
He
hair.
was a hairdresser.
Hairdresser, bro. I swear they taught me the stuff.
You're lying.
I used to. One of my first customers that I was assisting on was Madonna.
Really?
I swear down, bro.
What was
It's like a celebrity hair salon.
Giving Madonna Olaplex.
It was like, you know, like you do the highlights, you put the silver foil, you do the highlights, all that kind of stuff.
The ombre in that.
Bro, it was mad. But obviously, it was ruining my street cred, bro.
It's really your street cred right now.
My street cred right now. But I'm just saying, innit? Like, obviously, they want me to stay at that, yeah.
That's really good, though, man.
When I done that, and I met those people, I met Ant and Deck, Melinda Messenger. I don't know if you know these kind of people back in the days.
Bro, do I know Ant and Deck?
Come on, bro. But like, I met all of them. And like, chatting to these people, obviously they're celebrities, they're fake.
Opens your mind. Huh? It must have opened your mind.
Yeah, open my mind to like, right, there's more.
Yeah, because that's actually, if we really think about it, I'm not going to say for the kids that don't know who Madonna is, yeah, because she's still Madonna now, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Them times there, like, what's that, the 90s?
Yeah, end of 90s, 2000. Like,
2000, okay, so end of 90s to 2003, 4, Madonna was topping the charts still, like every week. Her, Robbie Williams, that era, them Natalie and Brulio, you know them names there, every single week. So when you're doing her hair, it's not like you're seeing her with cameras, you're seeing them almost vulnerable. They may be on their phone, how does it look? They're in the mirror. You're talking to that person who's an icon and you're realizing, wow, they're human. Like, it does something to you psychologically, which
it did.
at the time you may not even register what's going on.
I didn't.
But it's just so mad because if you can talk to this person and say hi and they say hi back and you're having a normal conversation with you and there's someone that's done all of that, it kind of does something to you, like, to think they're human.
It broke the barrier down in my mind.
Right.
That's what it done. I feel like subconsciously I didn't know at the time, because there's a lot of stuff I was doing during that period, but like, it definitely broke the barrier. And like I said, I've just been that kind of person to chat to someone. Like, I'm not going to feel shy. I'm not going to... But no, to tell a lie, there might be times I might feel shy or whatever, but I'd overcome that.
Sure,
So, when I met all of them and then I got into that college or whatever, when I opened that opened my mind a bit, and then that's when I first started travelling. When I was in my first year of college, I was like 16 or whatever, I saw something, I probably might touch on this, but like I just saw something about travel to America, something. And then I was telling my brethren that, I don't know, there was like 20 man, I said to, look, there's this thing, basically they give you a discount if you're a student and you can fly to America for like a discounted price. And like one of the options, you could fly to Washington and New York. So I was telling all my friends, let's go.
Okay.
20 man, bro. Not even one came, bro.
You gotta let them remind them, innit?
Remind them in the end, because at the time I had peas, yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
should I buy a car? Should I try and visit the world? I thought I could just get a car anytime, really, truly, after I was stack my peas again. So I booked the trip, bro. My first trip, I was like 16, 17. I remember I got my passport when I was like 15. You know, like when you get a bit older, your parents give you your own passport.
Yeah.
I had my passport. I booked it, bro. I come home one day, my mum was like, I said to my mum, I'm going to New York next week. She's like, huh? Oh, she almost had a heart attack, bro.
Really?
She's like, you going where? I was like, yeah. No, it was 2 weeks' time. I was like,
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm going to America. Like, she's like, what the hell?
Mm.
Yeah, so that's how it just kind of started. And then, yeah, from then.
Amazing, man. So, okay, so your first trip to New York, you booked your flights. What did you do about accommodation? How did you plan your itinerary?
Yeah, that first trip, do you know what? It was kind of like structured already. So, like, you know those like
Package holiday.
package holidays?
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
it was like one of those kind of package deals where
All right.
you pay, then there's already a hotel, the flight.
Okay.
You just need to maneuver in between or whatever. So it's one of those. But like in the holiday seasons, like I don't know, Easter or Sixers holidays, they do like deals. If you're a student, say like the hotel is like, I don't know, £1,000 for the week. They might do it for like I think £5 or something or £4.
Nice. Oh, really?
So you stay at like nice hotel for like
That's dope.
a third of the price.
That's so cool, man. All right, so you're 16. What year is this?
What year is it now? I don't know, man. Like 2000s. I can't even remember this.
2,
Yeah, I think
3?
2002 or something, maybe or something.
2002.
Yeah.
Nice.
Not trying to give my age away too much.
Nah, don't worry about that. Come on, man. You're good. You're only as old as you feel, innit?
No, 100.
Yeah, man. So what? You had the Motorola flip phone or something, yeah?
I had all of that.
You had all of that.
All of that.
Hey, you know it was. It was
The Nokias.
at the time.
The Nokia, the Matrix one.
The Matrix one. Hey, listen, them phones there, them times. Yeah, obviously, if you had a flip phone in 2002, yeah, you didn't need to say too much to get the gal. Like I said, you just
Press the button.
You're putting number in my phone. You got a phone.
Press the button.
I say, just flip it up. He's like, nah, you're good. Yo, so 2002. So you've gone to New York.
Yeah.
You've had a week, 2 weeks there. How long were you there for?
2 weeks, you know. I went
2
2
weeks.
weeks, yeah.
Okay,
2 and a bit
so-
weeks still.
That's a nice, like, long holiday. And
Yeah.
Is that your first time out of the country
By myself, yeah.
by yourself? Okay.
Yeah, so I went on holiday. You know, they go on family holidays.
Family
when you're a
holiday.
Kid.
Okay.
But more time is back to your home country.
Yeah.
innit? So it's not
Where are you from
really-
originally?
So I'm half African, half Caribbean. So Jamaica and Sierra Leone.
Okay.
And I got some family from Niger
Okay.
and Switzerland as well.
Okay. And where's your mom from? Because you said you were
Caribbean, so
Your mom's Caribbean, so it was
Yeah.
mainly Jamaica you was going to.
yeah,
Times.
back in the days,
Okay.
yeah. So going New York, that was my first trip by myself.
Okay, nice one.
16, but yeah, opened my eyes. Man.
Open your eyes. What was so? Okay, so yeah. Open. So what do you see when you're out there, and what happens to your worldview when you come back?
So when I went there, like after going there as well, yeah, and I expressed to anyone that's allowed to from 16 up, 18 up, whatever, to travel, travel. Like what it's gonna do for your mind to learn about someone else's culture, because you can get so stuck in being within your community, in it, the local area, your school, your work or whatever. Have to travel because it just do you know what it was, yeah? Everything that everyone kind of showed me in the ends, I realized it was all fake. It wasn't real.
How you mean?
So you know, like the whole thing of like drug dealing and doing this bad stuff or doing crime and those kind of stuff. You know, the normal stuff that's in the ends in the hood. If you're from that kind of upbringing, yeah. When I travelled and I saw it, because I managed to see like really wealthy people, and I managed to see people in the hood as well. So in Washington, there's like a big divide. Like one part of it's like really wealthy, another part you can cross the road, and it's like GTA kind of
Right.
thing.
Okay.
Even like I went into some shopping centre, I can't remember the name. You go in one side, I remember everyone was telling me, do not come out the other side, because they could tell I wasn't from there, innit?
Oh, really?
And like when I'm in the shop buying something, they're like, yeah, don't go out of this exit. And I remember I went around where the exit was, but I didn't go out of there because I wanted to go to some next shop. And then as soon as I went there, some guys approached me. It's like, right, where you from? Da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, like that.
Like that. And I was like, what? So I'm talking. Obviously, they heard I was from England. So they was like, oh, right, he's not even from here. Oh,
Yeah.
you're from London. Da-da-da.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
yeah,
So it was squashed, yeah. But
Okay.
like, like I'm seeing everything from like as an outsider in it. I'm not in it, if that
Yeah,
makes sense.
yeah.
So when I'm there, like, and I come back, I was like, raw, like, there's so much more to know and see. And obviously, I'm going to like the White House, but I went to the White House, but not inside, obviously. But you know, you do like some tourist attractions. I booked it in to go and see where like Abraham Lincoln got shot. I think it is
Okay.
in the theater.
Okay.
I went around different places or whatever. So I'm seeing so much stuff. And then what was mad as well, when I was in New York, yeah, I was in Washington. When I went to New York, I remember I was in Greenwich Village. I heard someone calling me. I was like, how can someone be calling me here, bro?
Yeah.
I was like, I was just walking away. I said something. Bro, it was one of my bridges from the ends.
Oh, swear.
Two of them, yeah, they were there. And they were there with their family, innit? On a family holiday.
Man, that's crazy.
That was crazy. I was like,
Yeah.
bro, you lot are here. I was like, where you staying? They ended up, they was in the same hotel as me, bro.
Oh, man.
But on a different floor.
Oh, man.
So
Okay.
I managed to, even up, because I went by myself in it. Remember I said no one didn't go?
Yeah, New York.
So
right?
yeah, I managed to link up with them youths, and then we went baseball game and stuff like that. So like even for us, I haven't seen them maybe 1 or 2 times after that since, yeah.
Yeah.
And then but yeah, even them, they was like, yeah, bro, like it was such an eye opener when you first travel, and it gets you out the mindset of what you see on TV and all the nonsense. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, like what was that other question you said? Sorry.
Nah, I'm lost now. no, but basically, okay. So after you came back from the trip, so that's one thing. Like your mind's expanding. It's even nice that you run into friends out there. But my next question after that, was you're back in the because you touched on it a little bit.
Yeah.
Like you're back in the UK now. You're saying that what you see in being in the hood, of drug dealing, and all that's all a lie. Which I guess we need. That lie is multi-layered, isn't it? Like there's so many like levels to it. But the base I'll ask is, so what part of it where you've come back and said, raw, like there's more to life than this. Like what did it do for you when you got back, basically?
Yeah. So as I said, the main thing is that opened up my eyes, and it just made me understand one of the main things is that it made me understand there's so many different ways to make money, bro.
Okay.
Because when you go to America, if anyone's been to America home, you know anything kind of goes. When they say it's the land of opportunity and whatever, it's not a joke because you can make money from anything. There's so much, even like opportunity to get like business loans and do stuff. Obviously, there's more stuff I've learned as an adult, but like back then, just seeing people hustling and doing stuff, I was like, raw. You don't need to do fraud. You don't need to sell drugs. You don't need to be a criminal to make peace because it's kind of what gets pumped into you when you're in the ends and through the media. So when I've come back now, it just made me think like, raw, like there's so much more I can do.
Yeah.
Like, let me start thinking.
Yeah.
That was like what it thinks. Like, let me start thinking, what can I do? What kind of thing?
Yeah.
And then just went into stuff like that. And obviously, when you travel once as well, it makes you want to travel again. So I was like, okay, where else do I want to go? Bet. Let me try and go Egypt. Let me check out this. Let me do. So then that's how it kind of like
started.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's it's interesting. It's just like I think maybe to add to that for my next point, I think the little traveling I've done, like what it did for me the first time is going to another part of the world and sometimes seeing someone with less than I have, but they're way happier than me.
Yes.
And they're way richer than me in life experience. Like the level of anxiety they don't have is something I aspire to. And seeing that makes me be like, raw, like if that kid can, sometimes I'll see someone younger than me doing something crazy, but if that 10-year-old kid can be doing that and selling and having joy in that and it just makes me want to come back. How much more me that's in, like London or the society where like I have no reason to be depressed because like a lot of people are depressed here, but it's like go to another part of the world and see some sun and talk to some people as well. Don't just go there and have bangers and mash. Like go out there and try. You know what I'm saying? Don't just go Spain just to get full English. Like go out there and go Greece, try some Greek cuisine. Like talk to some locals out there and see how it really is. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you come back here and it's like it's a reminder of like I have to kind of get on it because of the inspiration. You feel charged.
Inspirational, yeah.
Right.
You travel abroad for sure.
So like I even love that you've taken that and packaged that inspiration into something that other people can enjoy and benefit from. And obviously from 16 to I don't know for your 20s, we'll touch on it somewhat, but then I really want to ask about your shirt, Travel Gang, and what that means and represents. So before I even land on that, I'm thinking now you've got the bug, you got the travel bug now, 16, 17, you've come back here, let's just call a spade a spade. You've got an unfair advantage at this point because you've been exposed to certain things inadvertently, maybe at the time you may not call it that, but it gives a level of confidence, to one of your brethren saying this can't be done, you may not even argue and be like, watch, hold my drink. You know the ones that,
Facts.
yeah, like, because you've seen it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you don't need no one else to convince you that is possible because you've experienced it. So, what was your 20s like with this knowledge?
My 20s, the start of my 20s was very ambitious. Like, I just literally believed I could do anything.
Right.
Like, and anyhow, like, yeah, I was fearless. Like, I remember, so, like, where I was quite sociable and stuff like that, one of the first things I started doing was doing events and stuff like that, bringing people together, just like parties and stuff like that. And the parties that I used to do back in the days grew very popular quite quickly.
Is that where EVT tickets came from?
Kind of.
Okay.
But this is like in the beginning days. Like, I remember photocopying, like, me and my cousin, we took a picture of ourselves, photocopied it on paper and like printed. Like, it was, imagine like the flyers that we made was, we cut it out of A4 paper.
Yeah.
Like, we photocopied, like, on one sheet was like 6 pictures.
Right.
And we cut it out. It was handing out the papers to people. Oh,
Okay.
this party going on.
All right.
Come to so that's the early,
Yeah.
the early thing was,
man.
literally, it was black and white picture, like, them grainy,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It was mad, giving at that. Then I was like, raw, to the point then, I remember we had some party, had some party, there was, imagine the party doors open at like 9 or something, or 10, I can't remember. I remember the owner phoning me and was like, oh, what time did you tell, it wasn't mad, but it was like, what time did you tell the people to get here?
Yeah.
I was like, the time, like 9, 10, the doors open. Bro, it was 5 or 6 o'clock, people are queuing around the corner.
Oh, like,
Bro, yeah, it was crazy. Like, if we had it like that at a certain point. And so that was like the early part of my 20s, but at the same time I was still traveling because I was like, okay, cool, I got the bug, I want to still travel more, I need to make money, let me try and do some entrepreneurial stuff. And then started doing events or whatever, and I had probably like, I don't know, I might have been like 19, 20, 21 the most. I had probably like at least probably 30 people on my books that used to kind of work with me or for me during that time. But so I had a situation that happened, not going to mention it on camera, but then it kind of like destroyed my confidence a bit. Something that was like related to the hood. And then that's when I realized, I have to get away from that.
To navigate.
Yeah. And then it kind of like took me off that kind of path. And then I went into like employed work and stuff like that, which just, obviously if it's for you, it's for you, innit? But I just thought I should have never have done, innit?
Oh, why?
Because like, like when you're in the rat race, you just make enough money to get by, innit? So you can't really proper travel how you want to travel. You got us some permission to travel and all this kind of stuff. So I started working for a bit and then I binned it off. But then the rest of that part of my 20s, bro, I was away like every month. I was flying out, I think. Like whoever could come. I went to Australia. I went South Africa, I went Egypt, as I said to you, I went bare places. Like probably every month I was flying somewhere.
Interesting. So you even said something that's important for me to note on, like financial management. Yeah, like sometimes I look at stuff on social media sometimes. Yeah, and I have a level of, I don't know, like I feel like I've worked really hard, but like I'm not shy of like a level of compassion to society and like how much things actually cost to do stuff, like, so even me is like being on this show and stuff, like and networking with people, like everything has its cost, but I never this might change, but I never like to make someone feel small. Well, I'm never gonna want to make no one feel small over no money, or nothing like that, But I always find it funny when people try and do it to me, like because a man will try and hold like, I don't know, £1,000 over my head, because you want something, not knowing what I've really got, like, you know what I'm saying, like, and it just feels so disheartening, that like you would do this to me because you think I have £10, so you wanna kind of, excuse my language, like shit on me or disrespect me because you think I don't have, and I don't. As long as I can go home and eat at night and I've got my stuff and my resources, I don't need to let you know what you've got's a drop in the ocean to me. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna do nothing for me for me to do that for you. I'll let my mom know, or someone that will benefit or I'm doing something with know about it, but not you. So it's just like when I look on socials, yeah, and I see like, bro, like the cost of living, even before it was even a thing in the media, yeah, the actual cost of doing stuff, yeah, compared to what we earn and stuff like that, yeah. Number one, it's not proportionate, and it never really has been. It's just maybe our age group's talking about it more. But even with that being true, what I like about talking to you and people like yourself here is that there's the world's economy, and once you have the information and the knowledge, there's another economy you can create, which is your own. Yeah. And your economy can operate independently of the world's economy if you choose to do so. Like one important thing you've said today, yeah, was when I asked you about how you've come to do this, yeah, instead of you giving me the step-by-step ABCs and mechanics, yeah, you went right to the source, which is I've always believed I could. And that, yeah, is a deeper talent. To be able to actually, even before we've looked at the mechanics, yeah, just saying, I need to figure out how to get this much money to do X, Y, and Z thing. Let me not stress about it. The way it will be made. But we live in a society, yeah, that profits on our stress, profits on our anxiety, profits on depression, profits just all around, like, or even just keep giving you enough to keep you out of the mega depression zone. Like just enough to go to work. You know what I'm saying? Just show up. Just enough to do this, you know? And I'm not saying like jobs don't need a system and hierarchy, because it does to operate, yeah? Like, that's why we're even saying you can build your own ecosystem, yeah? Not to poo-poo on the world's thing, because there's some things that's been beneficial for all of us, yeah, for us to exist, even the way the economy works in the UK here. But it's just, if you don't like what you're seeing over there, you can build your own thing. And even before I lose my point, yeah, it's like, all right, so the social media thing I mentioned was, it's just mad expensive, bro, to go on holiday every month, every week, yeah. Like, and this girl likes to design an item, this person wants this person wants that, they want to drive this car, that car. Like, as a man I'm not bragging, but I've done a lot of, you and me both, we've done a lot of stuff out here, so help me God. Like, so I know, yeah, like, what is taken for me to do that, yeah. So when I see like a man like me or a young man that wants to do something, the first thing I'll say to them is take a deep breath, calm down, like calm down, like have some compassion on yourself, yeah, because these things are not, with the tools you've been given and the knowledge you have, it's not going to be easy for you to do them things, because even before it gets to the mechanics, yeah, it starts with the belief, and you believe that the cost of living is too high, you believe that this economy is not made for you. You believe that it's hard to do these things. And that, needs to change before anything else.
Facts.
Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like the foundations of it have nothing to do with me trying to shit on a man. This man's got a bag more than me, or this or that, or trying to hold some change over my head, or whatever else, yeah. It starts with the levels way before that. Like how you value yourself. And money actually doesn't buy these things. So it's hard for me to say that to a person when they can't see that I've got it, because they might not want to listen to me if they can't see that I've got it. And that's why even talking to you so special for me is because you've not just done it, you've done it a million times over, and the first thing you're talking to me about is self-belief. Man, you could have said, listen, have you ever tasted caviar in first class?
Fried duck in Morocco. You try fried duck in Morocco?
It's like, man, these men are still on the block, and I'm eating pork chops and a mountain in Egypt.
Literally, bro.
But yeah, that's funny because I never seen a mountain in Egypt. That once. But yeah, it's just like, bro, like what? How did you get to that place, yeah, where through that time you've gone through the corporate world, you've seen what it's like, you've gone to travel more. Then where was Travel Gang born? Along that.
Travel Gang came towards the end of that. So I started working, yeah, and I just realised work wasn't really for me. Obviously, like you mentioned, you're just getting enough to get by in it, and you have to ask someone permission to travel. I like to just be a free spirit. And then, had some situations in one employment. I'd say it was more racial than anything else. It goes like, you be in a certain tone, there's only certain number of talented people that can get to a certain level,
They're
in certain
baiting
corporations.
expectations.
Yeah, so
Quotas.
I had a little situation. I just thought, you know what? Why am I begging? And one thing I want to say as well, like people need to stop begging for like equality and begging for stuff. Like create your own.
Right,
Like create your own, do your
right,
own. Like
right.
stop begging, just do your own. So for me, when that had spirits happened to me, I feel like it was God. Like I feel like sometimes God has to take you down or slap you hard to make you realize and wake up and swallow coffee for your own dream and your own purposes. You get me? And that was just my time I had to go through, which is a dark period. But then it just woke me up, and I thought, "Raw, why am I doing this?" I quit my job. I said I didn't even have mad peas at the time, and I thought I'm just gonna do my own thing, like because that's what I feel like I was meant to do. So then when I done that, that's basically when Travel Gang was born. I remember my boy, my brethren Pierre. Shout out to Pierre. I think you might have met him as well. Yeah, shout out to Pierre. He was one of the guys that was on to me as well. Like, bro, you need to create. Like, you travel so much. You need to show it. You need to like show people about traveling and because at those ages, not many people even traveled anywhere and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, cool. Let me start this thing, and I thought, let me just call it Travel Gang. I thought, let me just think. So for me, it was like nothing to stunt on or like to thing on for anyone, but just to educate them, to show them. Like I had a lot of people that obviously in jail and different things, whatever. I just wanted to show them that this is what man's been on. Because I never had social media up until like 2020, 2021.
Okay.
So I've only had it for like 4 or 5 years.
Okay.
I'd never had socials, Facebook, anything like that. Like, so no one really knew what I was on, where I was going, what I was doing. Only if you knew, innit?
Yeah.
So I thought, no, let me set this thing up where I can just like show people like there's more to life than the block, the hood, to this, to that, or like just working a 9 to 5 and being in corporate. Like you can do travel the world. Like I remember I went to Canada, and I saw there was some business called. Even before that, that's even another thing. But I went to America, and I remember I come across one of the first Five Guys. Yeah, and one of the corporates that I worked in at the time was one of the first companies I worked for was Carphone Warehouse back in the days.
Okay.
And the owner of Carphone Warehouse, Charles Dunstan, I didn't know him, but I come across him. He was the CEO. He was the owner of Carphone Warehouse.
Okay.
I remember at the same time when I went to America and I saw Five Guys, I was like, raw, if they brought this to England, this would be good. But obviously, I didn't have the capital like that to get a franchise in it. But I tried to do something else. It didn't pan out, but I tried to do something else. Charles went America probably around about the same time, and then brought Five Guys to UK, bro.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
So the owner of Carphone Warehouse.
Yeah, he sold Carphone Warehouse to another company called another company. I'm not gonna say the name.
Okay, cool.
And then he bought Five Guys, bought the franchise, and brought it to the UK. And like, imagine there's me, there's him. Imagine other people that through traveling you would have seen those opportunities.
Yeah.
There's so much food. Like when I've gone to play countries like Guadeloupe and all this, there's so much street food. Yeah, that if you brought this out to the mainstream, people are gonna buy it way more than all those other high street food chains. So it's like, yeah, when you're traveling and stuff, I thought, yeah, let me create travel again just to bring awareness because something that I might show that I'm not interested in, someone might see it and gravitate and be like, oh, boom, let me try that idea, or let me do this, let me set my own thing up that's like that. Yeah. I saw it on my man's channel, or whatever. Do you know what I mean? So that's when it kind of, after that corporate period, that's when it was kind of born. So since then, I've been pushing it. I was consistent, they're not consistent with, but now I'm going fully hard with it because I feel like for the next generations coming under, like they need, obviously it's good. I think they're already inspired by travel and stuff. I see a lot of them traveling that, but like I just feel I want to add to showing them because I've been so many places. Like I think you might have said it already on the camera. Like I've been to over 100 countries now. That's like
crazy, man.
Like yeah, bro. Like there's a lot that man's seen and done, and it's, do you know what I mean? And I feel like I need to share it with everyone. I'm even, do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm even gonna start a thing. Yeah, I haven't titled it yet, but it might be called. So anyone that knows me personally, obviously everyone calls me Patman, innit?
Yeah.
So
where's Patman?
Where is Patman? Yeah. So at
on
where's
Instagram,
Patman?
where's
Instagram
Patman?
and Instagram. Where is Patman? I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but yeah, where is Patman? But
At it on the thing.
yeah, but anyone that knows me, I'm gonna set up a thing. It's probably gonna might be called Patman versus the world or stuff like that. Because obviously I've been over 100 countries, but I know there's certain people that doubt like, has he really been over 100 countries? Do you know what? I want to do it again. I'm gonna do it again. So basically, I'm setting in motion from this month, yeah, to basically travel to every single country I've been to, plus all the rest of the 100. So there's almost about 200 countries in the world.
Mad.
So from this year, this month, I'm gonna do it all again and document it and show it and let everyone see what's what around everywhere. Because this, obviously in the UK, like you're saying earlier about the whole you just get enough, you're in the rat race, and then like your country might not be here. You're just here by default. You could be somewhere else by default. What I show someone about the UK, they might be in, I don't know, Thailand, be like, bro, UK's for me, and vice versa.
Yeah.
I might show someone about Thailand from the UK, and then they want to go Thailand. Do you know what I mean? But there's so much. I think you mentioned about the younger kids, living a happy life.
Yeah.
You know the story about the kids on the beach and the guy with the suit.
Nah, tell me.
The story. There's a quick story. Basically, there's a guy with a suit, and he sees these two kids playing on the beach. They're young, maybe 7 or 8, and he's like, "Why are you not on the beach for? You should be at school." And then they was like, "Why do I need to go to school?" It's like, "So you can get education." It's like, "Why do you need to get education?" "So you can get a job." "Why do you need to go get a job?" "So I can get money." "Then why do I need to make money?" "So you can go and buy a big house and go on fancy holidays." "And then why do I need to go on fancy holidays?" And it's like, "So you can be on the beach and relaxing." And they're like, "Bro, we're already here." They're already here. You're already there, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? You're already here. So like sometimes life here will take you in a mad circle or mad route, and you're already in that place, bro.
Skip the
of
nice
happiness.
things, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They got the cheat code.
exactly. Like you're saying about some people are struggling with some mental health or like going through stuff, anxiety, stress, all this kind of stuff, and it's like you're putting yourself on a journey that you don't even need to. Like, and I feel like through exploring the world, you really get to know who you are and what you like and don't like, and what you're good at, not good. Do you know what I'm saying? It gives you so much skills, man.
Yeah.
That like just being in one place, I don't think it's gonna give you the same kind of like contrast
Crazy.
or balance and stuff. Yeah.
Crazy. Bro, I'm going to ask you a personal question, yeah? Even though, like, I'm free-flowing in my head, yeah, I just feel like if I travel, everything will blow up. I used to think that, like, if I travel, like... But the mad thing about that, yeah, is a lot of my work's on the internet. So, so my work's on my phone and my laptop. Like, if nothing's going to happen, I can just take my work with me kind of thing, yeah?
Work remotely.
Yeah, work remotely. But maybe I'm like a plant, innit? I don't know. I'm not a plant, but like I kind of feel like my area, my vicinity, like London, like it's what I know kind of thing, yeah? So for someone like me, like what would you advise in terms of traveling? Like is traveling expensive? And I don't just mean financially, I mean mentally. Like the idea of having to go somewhere and figure out like my routes and accommodation itinerary just scares me.
Yeah. So two things. Back in the days and now, I'll give you the comparison, yeah? So, like, if you want to do, like, I don't want to say solo traveling, but, like, you know, the kind of backpack lifestyle where you're popping.
Like nomad.
Nomad, yeah. I don't know the technical terms, but, like, nomad, then it can be a bit tricky because you got to figure out stuff, innit? Where you're going to go, what you're going to do, yeah? That's the only when it gets tricky, yeah? I'd say. But, like, back in the days, you don't need to overcomplicate it. Just book a package holiday. Because with package holidays, even if you don't have excursion stuff included with the package, you can, when you're at the hotel or whatever locals, you meet them, they're going to tell you the stuff anyway. That's the first thing. So you have to start. And then now, with the help of AI and a certain AI tools, whatever, the AI can create the itinerary and everything for you as well.
Yeah.
So there shouldn't be really no mental stress. So if you say, like, is traveling hard or easy? I'll say it's easy. It's just the switching of the mindset to think, oh, I want to go. Like, not procrastinating. Because I feel sometimes people can procrastinate about traveling and they overthink that. And is it expensive? Not really. Traveling is as expensive as you want to make it to be.
Okay.
Like, it's not expensive. It's just up to you. Because I was having a conversation with you about this off camera some weeks ago about, like, the same price when I go to West End, I might spend from 300 up to 500 for a meal. Like, for 2 or 3 people, spending £5, bro. That £5, I can just travel. And like now, something I used to do back in the days, which I'm re-implementing, is rather than spending that money at a fancy restaurant, going Novikov or what's the other one everyone always talks about? Hakkasan, on these places. Man's been there back in the days to get me. But like, that £3 you're going to spend on Hakkasan, bro, you for that same price, £300, let's say £300, you can go to Madrid, Barcelona, Italy for the day and come back and have dinner there. Yeah. So like a flight to like Rome could be like 30 quid return on EasyJet, Ryanair, whatever, yeah? Depending on the day of the week. Sometimes it can be less. So you're going to spend 30 quid. You might want to drive there, get the train. You might spend another 50 quid for the parking or whatever for the day because you park in a car park. It might be £60 for the day or something like that. Yeah. Then that's like 90 quid. You get there, you might need the taxi from the airport, but more time, the airports are close to certain locations. You might spend 10. That's what, coming up to like £100. Yeah. You go to a restaurant there, a nice restaurant by the beach, whatever. You might spend a bill's 50. You're you still got £50 spare. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe you're gonna spend £10, €10, whatever, going back to the airport via taxi or whatever. You're back home. So like, there's so like it's not expensive because you'll find it, or someone might buy a belt, like a designer belt, or like some designer trainers or something. That money you could have flown with it.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people like fashion and stuff like that, but like, is travel expensive? No, it's probably cheaper. It's expensive as you want to make it, as I said, but it's probably cheaper than a lot more of the things that you're doing. Like you might have spent just on a week, I don't know, wasted £100, £150 just on anything, just buying chocolate every day for £10. You know, like you spend £10 like nothing,
Yeah.
Across the week, you might spend £150, let's just say.
Yeah.
The £150, you could have just went somewhere on Friday, bro.
Yeah, bro. You know why I love this so much, is like, I remember that conversation as well. That was recent. That was like probably like November or something, where we were sitting and talking, And if you've been following this interview, I don't know if you recorded the part where Patrick said you don't like bragging,
Yes.
And it's not, I think maybe it's off camera. It's not a brag, but it's like, for me, I don't even know if there's a bigger flex than, oh man, I wanted some pasta, man. I had some great pasta yesterday. So where did you have it? Oh, one nice Italian restaurant. Oh, tell me, I'll go. Now, you know what? I went Italy in the afternoon. Just so I could dry this pasta, because the cream in Italy is better. And then I had a meeting here the next day, so I had to fly back, innit? I was calm, though. Then man will just change the topic. These times my eyes, I'm still dumbfounded. I'm like, oh no, wait. I just went to Italy for pasta. Teach me.
But no, like I said, it's basically the thinking, like, trust me, like, you could get a flight. If you want to do a whole day thing, you leave at like 5, 6 a.m. in the morning, like, to go to the airport, leave on the plane at 7 or something. I can't minute, but like, literally, you could get a flight at like 10 if you want to get out of bed late, 11. Get there for 12, because most places, if you're going to go to Europe, it's like an hour, 2 hours flight, Get there for 12, 1 o'clock. You go have lunch, or you go have dinner at 5. You catch the next flight back at like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 o'clock in the evening.
And then you're done.
You're done. You come back, you just go back to what you was doing.
Guys, it's crazy stuff. Look, if you want more of this information, like, where can people join? How can people join Travel Gang to get further insights?
So we're on socials, WIP Travel Gang. But if you type in Travel Gang, it will come up. So where is Patman as well? At where is Patman? I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, we'll put it on the screen as well.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see it. But at where is Patman, you can hit me up there. And then you can request to join our WhatsApp community. So there's probably about 400 people, 400 people in the community that are travel enthusiasts, want to share stories, experiences, cheaper ways of travel as well, all that kind of stuff, finding out hacks and all that. You can catch up with on socials. It's on YouTube as well, the same name, and TikTok, the same name, and LinkedIn, the same name.
And then I can get involved that way, and maybe like any deals or events and stuff like that. So, do you ever do like group holidays or? Yeah,
so we organise like group activities. We're going to start doing some group holidays as well. So the information will get set up. There'll be like a package of some kind, and we need to do is pay your money, and you get the information, and then you can come on the activity or the group travel. That's coming as well. We're creating some spaces where people can speak about their travel, potentially like another podcast as well. And so there's more information, because me personally, I'm not the best at doing the deal thing. Like, like some people get the points, collect the points.
Oh, yeah. He said that earlier on. I said, how do you travel over 100 countries? He goes, you know what, brother, man? Just drop the P's, man. I don't do points and penny pinching. I said, yo.
Yeah, like, it's not even,
No, I hear you. But it's
not
like,
the kind.
Yeah, no, I hear you. To be honest, me neither. But like, if the opportunity presents itself and it's made easy, I'll take it. That's why I like things like the Travel Gang, because it gives you the insights, information to, if the opportunity was there in my face, I'll take advantage of it. I'm a businessman. I love a good deal,
Yes.
But it's just, I don't want to be penny pinching to the point where I miss the experience.
Yeah.
That's all it is. And if there's a good way,
I'm not the best at it as well. Just keeping it real.
All right, man. No problem. Man. Well, look, if you want to get better, get further insights, guys, where is Patman on Instagram? WIP Travel Gang on Instagram. Patrick, is there anything else?
Look out for PBiz Network on its socials as well. That's at PBiz, PBIZ Network, and then EVT as well. EVT.
Awesome, man. Guys, it's been another episode. My brother. Always a pleasure.
Yes.
Always a pleasure.
Yes.
And until next time, guys, Peace out. I hope you enjoyed the episode, man. Love.
Love.